Hey friends, the much anticipated UPPAbaby Cruz V3 has finally arrived, and today we're going to go through all its features, what makes it different from the V2, how it might be the perfect stroller for you in your life, and just anything related to strollers in general. So follow along and let's talk all things V3. So let's talk specs and dimensions. I think the first thing to note is this stroller now out of the box will accommodate your child from birth with the insert all the way up to 50 pounds or 40 inches in height. So you're gonna get a long life of the stroller right from your initial purchase. Now, from a dimension standpoint, it is going to be smaller than the Vista. So you're looking at 37.5 inches long, 22.5 inches wide. So you've got a slight adjustment in space saver versus some of the bigger strollers. And it's only going to be about 41.8 inches high off the ground. So again, a little bit more compact space than when you're talking some of the double strollers. As far as weight, the stroller weighs a very simple 26.5 pounds. Now that's 17 pounds of stroller and about 9.5 pounds of seat. So if you take the seat off, it's gonna be a little bit lighter, but you're only dealing with about 26.5 pounds, which is a really great weight for picking in and out of your car every single day. Again, it's gonna be lighter than those doubles, but still got a little more heft and meat than like a travel stroller or a small compact size. And last, from a dimension standpoint, we have the basket, which UPPAbaby is known for their large, great carrying capacity baskets. The basket on the Cruz V3 will be able to hold up to 30 pounds. So if you're thinking about using it for a grocery shop, you'll have no problem being able to accommodate everything you want in the bottom. Load that thing up, take your baby with you, get your grocery shopping done. The seat included with the stroller can both face outward to the world or parent facing, and this will also work with your infant car seat. It has a new canopy, which is UPPA 50 rated. It's gonna keep your baby protected from the sun, also give them great coverage. It comes now with an included dream drape that'll be able to pull out, which is sort of a new addition. We'll talk about that later, as well as a zip out to be able to give you more coverage. The handle is telescopic, offering multiple positions. There are new wheels and suspension system. We've got reflectors, so it's a little more easy to see in the nighttime, keeping you safer as you walk around in dusk and morning. We also have a new suspension system that's going to allow for better coverage and better ability to handle rough terrain. And last, we have never fail, never flat tires, solid PU construction that are gonna be perfect for everyday usage. So here's the thing, you're probably wondering, how's this different from the V2? Let's talk about it. When the V2 launched, it was revolutionary in its category, bringing the single stroller much closer to the size, build, and quality, as well as feature set that you would get in double strollers or sort of more full-size strollers. And the V3 is really just expanding upon that and offering some amazing comforts. The biggest change for the V3 versus the V2 is really the fact that you can use the stroller from birth. So included in the box, without having to buy any extra accessories, is your infant snug seat. In addition to that, with their new carriage mode, which basically includes an integrated foot barrier, you can do a full flat recline and from birth allow your little one to take sleeps in the seat with no extra accessories, which means if you're not planning on using the bassinet overnight, you can avoid making the extra purchase of a bassinet and instead use what comes in the box to manage your baby, keep them safe from birth while allowing them to sleep. The next changes come in the form of your buckle and harness. One huge change, we have our no rethread harness followed by magnetic easy clip-in buckles. If you've never used magnetic buckles versus standard buckles, I can't express to you how much of an improvement this is, but when you're fidgeting with a squirmy little one, being able to lock them in place extra quick because the magnet pulls them in is a huge upgrade, and we love the fact that we have no rethread harness to be able to adjust the seats on the fly with a simple pinch. The next change is in the ride and the fold. The ride itself is improved with an all-new suspension system that's going to allow a more comfortable flow over rough terrain and the ability for the stroller to absorb more shock as you're using it. The fold itself is quite a bit better with the side triggers and the ability to lower your bumper bar, lower down your seat, and get a more compact, tight, self-standing fold. So we have a better fold and a better ride with the new frame design. Last, let's talk about the canopy. We have a UPF rated 50 for sun protection and keeping your little one safe from rays. We have a zip out extender to give more coverage. We have an open ventilation system that zips out and allows cool air to breathe through and keep your little one cool, as well as a sun visor that can pop out for extra coverage. But the latest innovation is their pull-out sunshade, which actually folds down from underneath the visor, connects around the bumper bar, and gives complete and total sun coverage for your little one, keeping them cool, safe, and protected while out in the sun. So we've covered its size, its shape, we've covered how it's different. Now let's talk about how it actually functions, fold, push, and just living with it. Let's talk through the fold on the new UPPAbaby Cruz V3. First step, put on the brake. It's not necessary, but honestly, it looks silly when you're trying to joggle the stroller around. If the brake's not on, you eliminate all those problems if you just put on the brake. So lock in your brake. Next, pull the lever on the telescopic handle, pressing it all the way down. This is going to make sure that when it's folded up, you can have your full self-stand ready to go with no further adjustments. Next, I like to make sure that the seat is already in line with the frame. This is just going to make it easy so that you're not having to adjust it once it's folded. It will fold in other ways, but you may have to make some adjustments. Pull back your canopy all the way, get it out of the way. Next, we are going to reach to the side and take hold of the two folding triggers. Using our index finger, we will pull them up, pushing the stroller frame together. Now, as soon as it's together, you'll notice that it's already ready for a full stand, but with just a couple more adjustments, we make it fully compact. The first is to take the footrest and using the new adjustment lever, pull it tight to the frame. And last, with the newly added bumper bar adjustment, use your thumbs, slide the locks towards you, and move the bumper bar down. This gives you your most compact fold with the seat on. The nice thing about this is the latch that catches right here, which is actually a new position on the frame to make it a little bit closer and easier for you to touch, holds this all together so you can pick it up, no issues, and set it back down for a self-stand. Don't worry about your handlebar. There is rubber at the bottom to help support and protect the leather. To unfold it, simply lift and pull. Okay, we've talked fold, we've talked numbers, we've talked stats. Let's talk fashion. First and foremost, Jake is back in the Cruz V3. You're all black, beautiful accents, beautiful leather, still here. You're gonna absolutely love the Jake. It's one of our top and best sellers. But if all black's not your thing, don't worry. We have Grayson, which is a beautiful gray color with perfect leather accents to match. We have Callum, which is this lovely blue and has sort of this cognac leather color on it. Really nice. Declan, they call it oat melange, but it's kind of this nice, beautiful taupey beige color. It's lovely. Again, leather accents to match. All of them have their own sort of unique leather color to match, and they match the frame to the color. It's great. It's a whole integrated look. And last but not least, they have Savannah, which we've featured here today, which is this lighter gray color, sort of a workhorse of a color, lovely in sort of every setting. So no matter what, you're gonna find a color that you like. And the best thing about UPPAbaby is they're great about releasing new color fabrics. So if you want to swap that out at a future date, don't worry, there's an amazing opportunity to buy new colors and even swap leather. They've got accents for that. You can buy different accessories. So no matter what, you can get the stroller that fits with your life, that fits your vibe, fits your aesthetic. And if you decide to change, you can. So with that, how do you deck your stroller out to give it the best look possible and also help it fit your life? Accessories are what take a stroller from being something you buy and use to being an integrated and integral part of your life. So it's really important that when you pick your stroller, that you pick one that's gonna have great accessories and then you deck it out with what makes your life better. So let's talk through some of the ones that are coming with the V3 that you can buy to really enhance your experience. Number one is the UPPAbaby bassinet. Now, with this stroller, yes, it can lie perfectly flat and it has all the tools within it out of the box to handle sleep. And so you can be assured that you're safe walking around to having your baby sleep in the stroller. The pram is amazing because what it gives you is overnight sleeping. So if you want to be able to transition your babe from your stroller to their bedroom and back while sleeping, this is an amazing option. It is overnight sleep safe, so it can actually replace buying a separate bassinet. So a really great accessory. Next, essential for mom and dad, cup holders. It's a small thing, but when you're walking and you've got your Awala or your Stanley or whatever is the hip water bottle of the day, or your coffee or your Starbucks, and you're walking along, you want a place to be able to place that drink. And so I cannot recommend picking up a cup holder enough. It is one of those things, it's a must, it's a lifesaver, pick up a cup holder. Next, and this is not something you're going to think of right away, but as your little one grows, you are going to want to pick up a snack tray. This is such a great accessory. The UPPAbaby one is phenomenal. It has all these little life comforts for you to be able to lock it in. It acts as a bumper bar, so keeping your baby in there tight, but then allows them to have snacks sitting on there. They can close it up, keep their snacks safe, and kind of take things on the go. It's just a simple way of keeping little one occupied, keeping them facing the world without having to sort of reach over and hand them something every 2 seconds. So pick up a snack tray. Next, parent console organizer. This is again a must. UPPAbaby sells one, it's gorgeous, fits with the strollers. There's obviously lots of third-party ones, but the UPPAbaby one is fantastic. You're going to be able to stuff your phone, your wallet, your goodies, extra wipes, extra snaps, anything you want, you're gonna be able to carry with you. It's one of those life-saving tools. It's like having a diaper bag at full access while pushing your stroller, rather than having to lean down, grab a bag, or try and fish your purse or your bag off you. So pick up a parent console organizer, must have. It's like the cup holder, gotta have one. Not often talked about, but once you have a stroller, now you're going on maybe a little road trip, maybe you're going out to the cottage, maybe you're hopping on an airplane, you will want a travel bag. This is going to help protect your stroller over its life. If you're using it for one or multiple children, or even between family members, the travel bag is going to protect it, keep it scratch-free, and really just extend the life and the aesthetic. You're spending all this money, you're buying this beautiful stroller, you're picking your fabrics, you're picking your leather options, protect it, it's worth it. As your child grows, you are going to want to pick up the UPPAbaby Piggyback. It's basically like a skateboard scooter that sits on the back of your stroller, allows your little one to stand, hold on to the back as they grow and get taller. It can accommodate up to 50 pounds. You just need to ensure that you're actually getting the one for the V3, not just like an older model. But it's an amazing accessory, especially as your family grows, or maybe even just you have a cousin visiting and they want to come along for a walk to the park. They can pop on the piggyback board, carry them along, zoom across the cement while you got your little one nice and snug in the stroller. So it may not be high on your list right when you're starting, but again, this is great for your registry. It's a great gift option. It's something that's going to enhance your life very quickly, especially if you've got cousins or friends that are gonna come visiting. Now, this last one is not an accessory per se, but I think it's worth noting. We've got lots of demos. You can link them here, maybe down below, on UPPAbaby car seats, your infant car seat. So I just wanna say this, with the UPPAbaby system, nothing fits and works like an UPPAbaby infant car seat. We have the Mesa and we have the Aria, which is a fantastic seat, beautiful. You can find fashions that intermix. They click in. You're never gonna have to worry about buying adapters. They lift up, they lift in, everything works seamlessly. While yes, you can get adapters and attach other brands' car seats, we fully recommend you exploring the option of going UPPAbaby product on UPPAbaby product. It's seamless, it's kind of like apple to apple, it works great. So with this product, we know that you have a lot of questions. We've actually solicited a whole bunch of them, and I'm just gonna do a lightning round FAQ, run through some, give you some quick answers, and hopefully get everything that's on your mind out in the open. Okay, FAQ number 1, do I need a bassinet now that V3 is from birth? So no, you do not need to buy a bassinet separate if you're just looking for strolling usage or sleep in the stroller. However, if you're looking for overnight sleep rated or easy transition between the two, we absolutely recommend you take a look at the V3 bassinet. It is a fantastic product. What's in the box? Well, you get your stroller, obvious. You also are going to get a bug shield, a rain shield, and now included your infant insert and bumper bar. So you have everything you need to go from birth right within the box, and a few little, let's call it weather contingencies to keep you protected. So again, infant insert, bug shield, rain shield, all included. Can I jog with the Cruz V3? No, this is not a jogging stroller. It's not gonna have locking front wheels. You are going to want to look at the UPPAbaby Ridge or other great products for a jogging specific stroller. You want something with different tires, different support. You need something that's got safety rating specifically for that with brakes. So look at a dedicated product for your jogging desires. The basket limit, that's a great question. As we've discussed, the basket is quite big, perfect for a grocery haul. I think we mentioned it earlier, but it is 30 pounds. So you can fit quite a lot in there for 30 pounds, and people are often kind of edging 33, 34, you know, it's a loose 30 pounds, but 30 pounds is the stated rating. Will my old piggyback fit? You must use the Cruz V2, V3 piggyback. Unfortunately, older piggybacks will not fit on the new Cruz. How big is it when it's fully folded down? I think this is really, will it fit in my car? So if you got a tape measure, you can measure your trunk, you can get an assessment of the space, but you have 17 by 22 by 34 inches with the seat attached. So it gets down pretty compact, as well as 13.5 by 22.5 by 30.3 without the seat. So again, the 22.5 is the width, the 17 is the length, and the seat on makes it a little bit longer because you have the extension from the footing for the seat hanging over the edge. So you can use those measurements, take a look at your car, make sure it'll fit. Will the Cruz accommodate 2 children? Well, with the piggy riding board, yes, you can technically have 2 kids going, but this is a single stroller, which means you cannot add the rumble seat to it and extend it for your family. This is a single, so it is meant for sort of having 1 child, maybe extended distance between the 2, maybe it's your final one and you want to bring your actual stroller size down, but it will not unfortunately accommodate 2 infant seats or 2 toddler seats. It is a single infant or toddler seat, but you can have a little guy riding on the back, a little guy or gal, no big deal. So 2 with a piggyback board, but 1 otherwise. Okay, that concludes our lightning FAQ rounds. Now here's the thing, if you've got more questions, just leave them in the comments, no big deal. We'll answer, get you everything you need, or you can reach out to our customer service, follow us on social, you know, all the good things. So don't worry, if you got more questions, happy to follow up with you. But I think we need to talk about 2 final things, some real world scenarios, and lastly, who we think this stroller's for and where you're gonna find the best value. So let's have a little conversation around who this stroller is really for. The Cruz V3 is still a single stroller option. So who is that perfect for? Well, 1, we have first-time parents who are unsure about their family planning and are looking to find an incredible stroller, premium quality, lots of great features and functions without having to go full weight or size of a double stroller. Our director of marketing, Melissa, when she had her first little one, she went with a single stroller because in her mind, she wasn't yet sure, 1, how many kids she wanted to have, and 2, what her plans were for how close they were going to be together, or frankly, if they were going to need to have all the features and benefits of the double stroller. So she went with a single, and that was amazing for her family. My wife and I, we started with a double. The reality was our kids, just because of life, happened to be 4 years apart, and we didn't actually need the features of a double and only ever used it as a single stroller. So you don't need to put too much pressure on yourself at this point. You just want to make the best decision you can for right now. And a single stroller is going to come with all the great features of a double stroller when it's from UPPAbaby, but you're going to cut down on size, you're going to cut down on weight, you're going to cut down on bulk, and you're going to cut down on price. So if you're not yet committed to having a lot of kids in close succession, this is an amazing option for you. Or is this your 3rd kid? And maybe you started with a double and you had a bit of space and you've had a last kid and you don't want that big stroller, kind of my situation, where you've got extra weight and just extra bulk. This is a great way to go down to a smaller size stroller, but still get the basket, still get the wheels, still get the suspension and all the things that make a double stroller great. Again, you're still going to be able to accommodate a toddler with the piggyback board, so it's not that you can't have 2, it's just you're not going to have 2 little ones running around. I think this is an amazing first-time parent stroller, save a bit of space, save a bit of bulk, and just offer up all the sweet feature set that comes in a double stroller. I think that's what makes the Cruz such a wonderful thing. It's still going to work for grocery shopping, right? Big basket, a lot of weight. It's gonna work for on-the-go naps because you have that full recline with the insert and the new integrated carriage. So you've got the footwell. You've got amazing accessories that come with it. You can do forward and rear facing, so you're not limited in any way. And you can get accessories for travel while it's not gonna fit, obviously, in an overhead. You're gonna have to check it. It's a great option with lots of real world applications without feeling like you're limited. The only thing you're really doing is saving space and money while still getting all the great benefits. So I think that's who this stroller is really for. It's for first-time parents unsure about the future or people looking to get maybe out of a bigger size and come down to something that's more manageable, but still want all the creature comforts that a stroller like this can offer. Plus, You get lots of great fashions, you get lots of great accessories, and you've got all the mobility of the bigger wheels. So I think it's a great stroller for those situations. Now, if you disagree, of course, you can comment down below and tell me why I'm wrong. But I think this is a great stroller for new parents. And again, if you're not sure, you don't want to commit, this is a great time for you to jump in, take a look at the Cruz. The UPPAbaby Cruz V3 was a big step forward in strollers in the single stroller category. It offered all the functionality and feel of a double while still maintaining the lightness and the size of a single. The V3 expands upon that, adding new functionality, giving more value in the box, and really creating an enhanced package that is worth the wait and worth the upgrade to the new model. Again, we've talked about who it's perfect for. We've talked about all the ways that you can use it. So if you think this is the right stroller for you, we want to encourage you, check out our website. Come visit us in store, try it, test it, touch it, feel it, see it, and then make a great decision for your family. I think you're really gonna love this one. Now, before you go, if you found any value in this, please like, comment, subscribe. There's that little notification bell. If you could click that, it'll let you know when we release new videos. We'd love it. We have an amazing learning center where we're gonna cover this product in more details. We have an unreal baby registry program. The perks are great. You need to check it out if you don't yet have a baby registry. And lastly, follow us on social, engage with us through our customer service, come visit us in retail, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks so much. Have a good one.